Picture this. Somewhere right now, a person is sitting quietly in a room. Their phone is beside them, but no messages are coming in, no invites, no reminders, no group chats buzzing with energy, just silence. Most people would call this loneliness, but psychology tells a very different story. Many people who do not have friends are not empty. They are not weak. They are not missing something. In many cases, they are carrying a deeper world inside them that most people cannot see. You might think that people without friends are always sad or disconnected, but here is the surprising truth. There is a quiet psychology behind them that explains their behavior, their choices, and even their strengths. Some of these people feel more at peace alone. Some are naturally reflective. Some have been shaped by experiences that taught them to protect their hearts in gentle ways, and others have simply not found the right people yet. Here's the real question. What if being without friends does not always mean something is wrong? What if it reveals something meaningful about the way a person sees the world? Over the next few minutes, you will discover the emotional science behind people who walk through life with small circles or no circle at all. You will learn the hidden strengths they often carry, the reasons their minds work in unique ways, and the subtle qualities that make their inner world richer than many people realize. Stay with me. The truth might surprise you in a calm and powerful way. Welcome back. I am Emmanuel, and on this channel we explore the gentle side of human psychology. We look at the silent patterns that shape our emotions, our choices, and the way we see the world. Today we are talking about a topic many people misunderstand: the psychology of people who do not have friends. Often society speaks about friendship as if it is the only sign of emotional health, but the truth is much more layered. Some people live without friends for reasons that are not negative at all. Some reasons are connected to personality, some to lifestyle, some to emotional wiring, and some to simple timing. You are about to learn these reasons in a calm and insightful way. In this video, you will understand what makes certain individuals comfortable in quiet spaces. You will learn how their minds process the world differently, and how solitude can shape confidence, creativity, and clarity. You will also hear how psychology explains their social behavior without judgment or blame. My goal is to help you see people without friends through a more compassionate lens. Whether you are someone with a small circle, someone who prefers solitude, or someone trying to understand a loved one, this video will give you clarity. Now that we have set the stage, let us step into a simple but powerful story that reveals the quiet inner world of people who walk alone. Imagine a young man named Daniel. He works in a busy office where everyone seems to have their own little circle. People laugh in groups, walk to lunch together, and share inside jokes that make the day feel lighter. But Daniel is different. Every afternoon, while others gather around tables, he quietly walks outside to sit under a tree. He eats alone. He scrolls through his phone for a bit. Then he simply watches the world around him. Most people assume he is lonely. They whisper things like, "I wonder why he is always by himself." Some think he is shy. Some think he is uninterested. But what nobody knows is that Daniel actually feels calm in his silent routine. He likes the steady rhythm. He likes the gentle space to breathe and think. His quiet moments help him reset his energy. They help him stay organized and focused. He is not withdrawing in sadness. He is protecting the peace that helps him function well. One day, a coworker, Miriam, notices that Daniel always sits at the same spot. She feels curious and decides to join him. She sits down, expecting the conversation to be awkward or heavy. But surprisingly, Daniel smiles, gives her a polite greeting, and they begin to talk. His voice is gentle and clear. His thoughts are deep and reflective. He listens more than he speaks, and when he does speak, his words feel thoughtful, not rushed, not forced. Miriam realizes something interesting. Daniel is not someone who avoids people. He is simply someone who values meaningful interactions over constant social activity. He chooses peace over noise. He chooses depth over chaos. He chooses clarity over pressure. He is not friendless because he is broken. He is friendless because his mind is wired in a way that does not crave frequent social engagement. Later that day, Miriam shares something with her team. She says, "Daniel is actually one of the most interesting people here. He just needs quiet spaces to open up." And for the first time, his co-workers begin to see him differently, not as the quiet guy alone at lunch, but as someone who carries a calm inner world that he protects carefully. This is the part that matters. Many people without friends are not avoiding connection. They are simply living in alignment with their own emotional rhythm. Some move slowly, some speak softly, some open up only when they feel safe, and some wait until they find people who understand them without judgment. When you look closely, you discover that solitude does not always come from emptiness. Sometimes it comes from self-awareness. Sometimes it comes from emotional clarity. Sometimes it comes from a mind that focuses best in peaceful environments. Daniel's story is not rare. In every school, workplace, and community, there is someone who lives this way. And the more we understand their psychology, the more compassion we develop. Now let us explore the psychology behind people who do not have friends. This is where many misunderstandings begin. Society often believes that a person without friends must be unhappy, socially weak, or lacking important skills. But psychology paints a far more balanced picture. People without friends come from many backgrounds, many personality types, and many emotional patterns. Their reasons are wide, gentle, and deeply human. In this section, we will walk through the most common explanations in a clear and respectful way. 1. Some people are naturally low-stimulation individuals. Human beings differ in how much social activity they can handle. Some people enjoy busy environments and constant interaction. Others function better with small doses of social contact. In psychology, this is related to sensitivity levels and the way the brain responds to stimulation. A person who prefers quiet spaces is not avoiding connection. Their mind simply processes information at a deeper and slower pace. When they spend too much time in group settings, they may feel drained instead of energized. For these individuals, solitude is not isolation. It is balance. It gives them space to breathe, think clearly, and reset their emotions. Their quiet moments become a form of mental organization. They are not without friends because they lack value. They simply conserve their energy with care. 2. Some people have thoughtful or reserved personalities. Personality plays a major role in how people form friendships. Reserved individuals do not open up quickly. They take time to observe their environment, understand people, and feel safe before allowing others into their world. This is not hesitation caused by fear. It is a gentle and natural preference for slow bonding. These people often build strong and meaningful relationships later in life. They are loyal and supportive when they trust someone, but they do not rush into friendships. They prefer quality over quantity, even if it means long periods of being alone. 3. Some people grew up in environments where independence was normal. A person's early environment shapes how they relate to others. Some people were raised in households where they spent a lot of time on their own. They learned to entertain themselves, solve problems by thinking deeply, and manage their emotions without depending heavily on other people. As adults, they may not feel the same urgency to seek friends because solitude feels natural. Their independence is not a sign of emotional distance. It is simply a skill they developed early in life. They navigate the world with quiet confidence, and they build connections only when they feel genuinely aligned. 4. Some people value emotional safety above social activity. Friendships require trust, communication, and vulnerability. For some individuals, these things take time. They do not fear connection, but they approach it carefully. They would rather have no friends at all than force themselves into friendships that feel rushed or uncomfortable. This mindset is often misunderstood. People assume they are guarded or uninterested. In reality, they are simply selective with their emotional energy. They want connections that feel supportive, respectful, and consistent. Until they find that, they prefer to stay within peaceful personal spaces. 5. Some individuals focus heavily on goals and personal development. There are people whose lives revolve around learning, building skills, or working on long-term dreams. They invest their time in studies, creative work, or personal projects. This does not mean they reject friendship. It means their schedule and priorities leave little room for frequent social interaction. They may form connections later in life, often with people who share their interests or their sense of purpose. Psychology refers to this kind of mindset as task-focused. These individuals feel fulfilled when they are productive. Social life becomes a gentle addition rather than a central need. 6. Some people have experienced social misunderstanding, not rejection. Many people without friends simply communicate differently. They may speak calmly, think for a few seconds before replying, or express themselves in unique ways. Others may misinterpret this as disinterest or discomfort. As a result, these individuals end up overlooked, not intentionally excluded. Psychology calls this social mismatch. It happens when the person's communication style does not match the social style of the people around them. It is not the person's fault. It is not the group's fault. It is simply a difference in rhythm. With the right environment, these individuals often thrive socially. 7. Some people enjoy solitude because it strengthens their creativity. Many highly creative individuals prefer quiet time. Solitude allows their minds to wander, imagine, and explore ideas without interruption. Writers, artists, thinkers, and problem solvers often produce their best work when they are alone. This does not mean they dislike people. It simply means their creativity grows in peaceful spaces. Studies show that solitude can increase originality, clarity, and emotional processing. For these individuals, being alone is not a weakness. It is a tool that helps them understand themselves and the world. 8. Some people simply have not found their circle yet. This is one of the most common realities. A person might not have close friends today, but that does not mean they are destined for lifelong solitude. Sometimes the right people appear later in life. Sometimes friendships form in unexpected places. Sometimes you meet people who understand you only when your life reaches a new chapter. Psychology teaches that social timing differs from person to person. Some people form friendships early, others build them later with deeper meaning. A simple truth: people without friends are not defined by emptiness. They are shaped by their experiences, their nature, their environment, and their emotional rhythm. When you look closely, you realize that many of these individuals carry quiet strengths. They understand themselves well. They value peace. They think deeply. They observe life with clarity. Some will form friendships later. To wander, imagine, and explore ideas without interruption. Writers, artists, thinkers, and problem solvers often produce their best work when they are alone. This does not mean they dislike people. It simply means their creativity grows in peaceful spaces. Studies show that solitude can increase originality, clarity, and emotional processing. For these individuals, being alone is not a weakness. It is a tool that helps them understand themselves and the world. 8. Some people simply have not found their circle yet. This is one of the most common realities. A person might not have close friends today, but that does not mean they are destined for lifelong solitude. Sometimes the right people appear later in life. Sometimes friendships form in unexpected places. Sometimes you meet people who understand you only when your life reaches a new chapter. Psychology teaches that social timing differs from person to person. Some people form friendships early, others build them later with deeper meaning. A simple truth: people without friends are not defined by emptiness. They are shaped by their experiences, their nature, their environment, and their emotional rhythm. When you look closely, you realize that many of these individuals carry quiet strengths. They understand themselves well. They value peace. They think deeply. They observe life with clarity. Some will form friendships later. Some will always keep small circles. Some will walk alone for long periods by choice. All of these paths are valid, as long as the person feels safe, balanced, and supported in their own inner world. Now that you understand the psychology behind people who do not have friends, it is time to turn these insights into gentle and practical lessons. Whether you are someone who prefers solitude, someone who struggles to maintain friendships, or someone trying to understand a loved one, these takeaways will help you see the situation with clarity and compassion. 1. Solitude is not the same as loneliness. Many people confuse being alone with being lonely, but psychology shows that they are very different states. Solitude is a choice that creates inner space. Loneliness is a painful feeling that comes from emotional disconnection. A person can have many friends and still feel lonely. A person can have no friends and still feel calm and centered. If you or someone you know values quiet time, do not rush to label it as loneliness. Instead, observe how it affects emotional balance. If solitude feels peaceful, it is serving a healthy purpose. 2. Your pace is valid. Everyone connects at different speeds. Some people form friendships within weeks. Others take months or even years to truly open up. There is no correct timeline. Slow bonding does not mean something is wrong. It simply means you value authentic connection. Give yourself permission to move at your own pace. Relationships built slowly often last longer and feel deeper. 3. Meaningful connections come from alignment, not quantity. You do not need a large circle to live a fulfilling emotional life. What matters most is alignment. When your values, communication style, and energy match another person, trust grows naturally. One aligned connection can be more supportive than 10 superficial ones. If you have not found your circle yet, it does not mean you are behind in life. It simply means your environment has not yet matched your personality. Your people may appear later in unexpected ways. 4. Protecting your peace is a strength. Some people choose solitude because it helps them stay emotionally grounded. This is not avoidance, it is awareness. When you know that certain environments drain your energy or overwhelm your mind, choosing peace becomes an intelligent decision. Protecting your emotional space is an act of self-respect. It shows maturity, not weakness. 5. You can grow socially without losing your nature. If you want more connections but still value your alone time, it is possible to balance both. Start with gentle steps. Join small groups that feel comfortable. Connect with people who share your interests. Allow conversations to unfold naturally without pressure. You do not need to change your personality. You only need to create environments that support your style of interaction. 6. Communication style matters. Many people without friends communicate in thoughtful ways. They pause before speaking, they listen deeply, they express themselves with care. While these qualities are positive, others might misread them as disinterest because they are used to faster or more energetic interactions. If you want smoother social experiences, try adding small signals such as warm eye contact, a gentle smile, or short affirmations like "I understand" or "that makes sense." These signals help people feel connected to you without requiring you to change your nature. 7. You are not defined by your current social situation. Life moves in seasons. In one season, you may walk alone. In another season, you may meet people who feel like home. Friendships can appear slowly, quietly, and unexpectedly. Your journey is not fixed. Your current situation is not a label. You are growing and evolving. What matters most is that you feel safe, balanced, and understood even when you stand alone. 8. Your inner world has value. People who spend a lot of time alone often develop deep creativity, strong self-awareness, and a calm mind. These qualities are valuable. They shape your decisions, your growth, and the way you see life. Instead of seeing solitude as a limitation, recognize it as a space where your inner world grows stronger. A final reminder: you do not need to rush into friendships. You do not need to follow society's timeline. You do not need to compare your journey with anyone else. You only need to honor your emotional rhythm and trust that the right people will arrive when the timing is true. As we reach the final part of this journey, take a moment to breathe. Let your mind settle. Let the message sink in. The psychology of people without friends is not a story of failure or weakness. It is a story of individual rhythm, personal wiring, and unique emotional design. Every person walks through life with a different pattern, and some patterns grow best in quiet spaces. Think about everything you have learned so far. You now understand that a person without friends might simply prefer deep conversations over small talk. They might need more time to trust. They might protect their energy with care. They might focus on goals that require long hours of solitude. They might communicate in a calm way that others do not immediately understand. None of these traits are negative. They are simply part of a thoughtful and intentional life. There is a gentle truth at the heart of all this. People who walk alone often see the world with clarity. They observe details others overlook. They reflect before reacting. They build strength from the inside. They create peace in quiet spaces. These qualities are not signs of emptiness, they are signs of depth. If you are someone who lives life this way, I want you to hear this clearly. You are not behind. You are not invisible. You are not missing something important. Your journey is simply shaped differently. Your quiet path is still a valid path. Your inner world has value. Your voice has weight. Your presence matters even when you stand apart from the crowd. Friendship is not measured by the number of people around you. It is measured by the quality of connection within you. When you understand yourself, when you choose peace over pressure, when you allow your mind to grow at its natural pace, you build a foundation that supports your entire life. Some people meet their closest friends early. Some meet them much later. Some keep small circles forever. Some form deep bonds only after finding the right environment. There is no single correct way to experience connection. There is only your way. If you are watching this because you feel different or misunderstood, remember this. Your quiet nature is not a barrier. It is part of your wisdom. Your preference for solitude is not a flaw. It is part of your emotional balance. Your slow pace in forming friendships does not make you weak. It makes you intentional. And one day, when the right people enter your life, they will understand your rhythm. They will respect your calm, your depth, and your thoughtful way of connecting. They will see value in the parts of you that others once overlooked. Until then, hold on to this truth. You are enough exactly as you are. Your journey is valid. Your path is meaningful. And your story is still unfolding. Thank you for spending this time with me. If this message helped you understand yourself or someone you care about, I invite you to stay connected with this community. Your presence here matters. Your voice adds value, and your growth inspires others who may be on the same journey. If you enjoyed this video, tap the like button so more people can discover these psychological insights. Share your thoughts in the comments. Tell me which part stood out to you the most. Your story may help someone else feel understood and supported. And if you want more calm and thoughtful content about human behavior, emotional intelligence, and self-awareness, make sure you subscribe. New videos are shared every week, each one created to help you grow.